Andy, good 3 points there today.
Yeah, it's a good 3 points. Yeah, no, it was. I'm frustrated. I'm only frustrated because I feel that in the first half we could have been a few goals up, maybe a few more goals up. Sorry. Listen, in saying that, Cove missed the one that they go clean through, and Phil does well to save it. But I felt after that we really grew into the first half, and I thought we were excellent. Some of our attacking play was really, really good at times. We spoke all week about our two midfielders getting higher in support of our striker, and I felt they did that. Curtis scores a goal, he has a couple of opportunities. Skoog's the same, manages to get a 1v1 with a goal. It's him that gets through, it's Curtis that passes it through to him. I think first half we were much more about the way I want us to play and that attacking intent on the front foot. I thought we were very, very good. But in saying that, credit to Paul and Cove, because they go and change shape midway, maybe near the end of the first half, because it's the right thing to do. I think he felt as if they had to change, and they did. And second half I thought they controlled the ball far too much for my liking. We took a step back almost, which is frustrating, because we spoke at half time about how important it was to go and get the next goal. That was the message. But listen, sometimes in games, especially in this league, there's going to be teams that have a spell, and the other side of it, that's a negative way to look at it, that we just sat off. The other side of the coin is, we dug in, the game went to 2-1, they get a bit of momentum. Mitch is a great finish by him, and they go and get a bit of momentum, but we stay strong, we see the game out. We're unlucky maybe not to go and, I think it's a great save by Robbie Much onto the bar from Charlie's header, so we're unlucky not to go and get that third. But at the same time, it was more pleasing from my perspective to see us go and dig in, because you're never going to come and play for 90 minutes and be the best team in the pitch. You're always going to have good players in every team in the league, and you're always going to come up against different challenges. First half thought played really well, but second half dug in and did really well to get the 3 points in the end.
There's a couple of penalty claims in the game, maybe one on LD and one on Buchanan. Did you think there was anything in those?
I think certainly the LD one, because I think he's done great to feint and beat the defender, and he's about to slot it in, and it's a definite tug, and that it definitely affects the way that LD goes to try and kick the ball. So they're the ones that frustrate you, because people say, you should go down, but you don't want people to dive either. But it definitely affected the way he went to shoot. But listen, ultimately it's not about refereeing decisions. The most important thing is that we got 3 points today and bounced back from two defeats in the league, obviously, which were frustrating, but we've bounced back today with 3 points at home, and that's really important. We now got Tuesday night, and we'll see how that's going to look in terms of availability. It's going to be really difficult, because obviously we lose the guys like Lewis Stewart and Callum Adamson and Charlie Dewar, because they go back to playing the B team. And the frustration for me is that we can't then bring Luke Watkins and Rhys Mullen back from their loan deals to go and play games for us. So I think that's where, I think the new format, I'm all for trying new things, I'm always open to new ideas, but that's the frustration for me. We should be able to call those lads back to help us out, not just help us out, but for their development as well. So that's a frustration for me, but we'll get together and we'll see what we can cobble together for Tuesday night, and then all eyes on Peterhead away next week, where we'll go there and be trying to get the win.